One more Lost Run. Then Monster Train. It might be quick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack died horribly. Arfant. Not a good start. One more Lost Run. I did see that tinted rock, don't worry. Eyes like a hawk. Excuse me, I'm also choking. Only reason I did this is because I wasn't ready to stop listening to this song. If I fall tonight, you can be my saving light. Wish Huts played more Griftlands. You know, there's talks about Clay wanting to do another round. Griftlands might be coming back. Some sort of new update they want to show off. I'm hesitant to say that Griftlands has a lot of replayability, but I haven't replayed it, so I wouldn't know. Neither of the drinks is dance. I'm trying to hold off. I've got a recording session. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I've got a recording session coming up tonight. Another collab. Like, okay, what is up with me and the Lost and just getting all the health today? All the health. Every ounce of it. I'm feeling risky enough that we go ahead and poke our little heads into the curse room. If I have apple juice before, before 5, I would say. It's gonna be an early night. Health! Oh, good. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Griftlands can be interesting with different modifiers. It's the same story, right? Anybody here play multiple Griftlands runs? Story's the exact same, but like different people they swap out? Maybe? Slay the Spire speedruns are insane. I think any speedruns that are like, you know, profesh. Pretty insane. It's fun to replay, it gets old though. They don't change up the storyline though, right? That's all I want to know. The events and the roads are randomized, but the main storyline is the same. If only there was some way that they could like kind of speed up. Like if you've already played through the story, maybe you like flick a switch and be like, I don't really want to hear about the story anymore. And they could have it play more like a Slay the Spire where it's just, you just go to the next fight. I do like the idea of having story behind it, but I don't really see that kind of storyline mixing well with a roguelike. You know what I mean? I think it kind of falls into this category that we've been talking about for a while where developers have this really cool idea for a game, but instead of developing the full game, what they say is, I'm gonna develop a fifth of a game and then just have them replay that same fifth over and over again and call it a roguelike, and it's almost a lazy play. And I don't get the idea that anyone's been lazy with Griftlands. There's obviously been a ton of work into that game. But I do think it's a very interesting mix of this story-based thing with a non-story type game. I do also think though that it's really nice for new game developers, and that I've seen like a lot of that. A lot of new game developers that they don't have the time or the resources available to them to make a game, like a full story game, but they can make a simple, nice, tight little roguelike. I'm just looking for a frickin' key here. Can someone hand me a key? I don't think we're gonna get in that item room. A couple bad lost runs in a row. If this was lost was D6, we'd be probably golden. What's up, Judy? Shopping for foods, be back later. It's 3 p.m. for me right now. I think that I'm probably gonna end up getting off around 5, because I as well need to go to the store. And then like 7:30 or past that is when I have a recording session. And beyond that, I'm not sure. One of my friends really wants to pick up Sea of Thieves. Multi-dimensional. What if we just went Angel? One book touch isn't bad though. Get rid of my D4. That's pretty good. Still have a chance of that key? So you're saying there's a chance. Sea of Thieves is fun, says Judy. It almost feels a little incomplete though. I'm not gonna lie. Spare change, don't know. Does anybody have the ability to look up spare change on the, I would assume, Afterbirth? Afterbirth wiki? It's a bad game, but it's fun. Seems a little underwhelming at times, but I could see it shining as just like a place to hang out with a friend. And I really, really, really like co-op. I like co-op a lot more than I like PvP. Like this Remnant game that I've been playing. It's good, it's good. Really, really liked Dark Souls 3 co-op. Really, really, really could not fucking stand the invasions. Just ruins it. Prefer co-op as well. I love the Dark Souls invasions. That's fine. That's why you would jump into my game and fucking slaughter me. Of course it's fun when you can beat up on people that fucking suck at the game. AKA me. I'm usually the invader. Just give me like the ability to turn it on or off, right? Would that ruin the fun for you invaders if you had the choice of allowing invasions or not? Maybe have some sort of like specific, like if you had the invasion on, you'd get better drops. You can! Force invasions, when you play multiplayer, you are forced to have invasions. You can turn it off single player, but we're specifically talking about co-op games. Co-op is more fun, but the threat of a PvP is fun in some games, not Dark Souls. I really wanted a game that you could work together as a team, that was difficult, that took skill, right? Because there's a lot of couch co-op, but they're just mostly like aimed towards like, yeah, anybody like 3 and up can play. And that gets boring when you want a challenge. So Dark Souls like 3 co-op was so much fun. Besides the fact that they literally invaded you every single time that you got to a certain area. Lumi and I could not get to the boss. We couldn't get to the boss. It was like 75 invasions in and we were like, look, we've tried and we put our heads down at one point in time and even said, let's just get good and handle them. But the second that you beat one of the invaders, they just send another one. There's no like moment of respite. There's no, like, you have one invader, now we'll give you 5 minutes until the next one. It was just bam, 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 until you die. And that's it. That's it. It was unplayable. It was fucking unplayable. Even if we beat every single invader that came into the game, it still would spawn another one. And it's unplayable. Even if like I said, even if I beat every last one of those little shits, you can't, there's no forward progression. Unless you walk into the boss fight during an invasion and somehow handle the invasion and the boss. That was the only option. So, I honestly think that, like, no matter what your stance is on invasions, it is just inherently wrong and bad in Dark Souls. Slug it to the boss room. We did that a couple of times, and we had to deal with the invaders fighting us while we were fighting the boss. What do you do in a situation like that? Nothing. You die. You give up. Like, it was busted is what it is. It's broken. 100%. Quit the game and complain to devs. Or do what I did and just quit the game and never pick it up again. It's like, fuck this nonsense. Done. I'm done. And Lumini quit. I stopped playing it. From 200 bits. Really enjoying the Blazing Beaks content on YouTube. Love you, Huts. I'm glad people like it. Glad people like it. Tate, what's up? I need a magic mush, please. I said magic mush.
I found doors locked up. Puberty.
I can see forever is helpful.
I can see forever.
Forever. I asked somebody to look up what this trinket did. Did anyone actually look it up and I just didn't see them? Can't enjoy the work of the game if you only focus on invaders. Right. And single player, it's just, it's too ragey and difficult. Found it to be a totally different game. Co-op. Invasion system is baloney. It definitely favors the invaders, so I understand why some of you guys are like, yeah, it's fun to invade. Well, yeah, because you're fucking cheating. Nuh-uh. Yeah, you're a low-key bully. You butthead. You big butthead bully. Big butt munch. Upon entering a shop, a nickel will drop on the floor. Upon entering an arcade, 3 pennies will drop on the floor. Upon entering Devil Room, a soul heart will drop on the floor. Upon entering a shop, nickel will drop on the floor. Upon entering an arcade, 3 pennies will drop on the floor. Okay. Apologies that I missed that. He still won't see that. I'm sensing anger. Why are you so salty, chat? Does anyone know what this trinket does? There are times I enjoyed being invaded, but that's what I was looking to do. Oh, invade me? Ooh. There's no deeper love. Oh, baby. Good thing I put that bomb down. Just for the whole place to get bombed. 3 weasels in a trench coat. 11 months, what up? Mine equals power, damage upgrade. They do exist. Who wants to play Monster Train?